Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this very special edition of Darrell Dukes Reports. Shooting in Sin City, I am Darrell Dukes. Now, a lot has changed since the video update I gave to you guys earlier today. And let's start with originally what had happened earlier. Now, at the time of the video that I uploaded to YouTube, there was 50 dead. There was 50 dead, and it was and still is the most deadliest mass shooting in American history at the time with 50. Now note, as of last year, June of 2016, Pulse was the number one mass shooting in U.S. history, followed by Virginia Tech in 2007 with 32, and Sandy Hook with 27 people and children losing their lives. Note, this incident took place at a festival, a country music festival, where Jason Aldean was the headliner of the evening. As of right now, the death toll went up to 58, with at least 500 or so people injured. Incident took place during the like I mentioned, the Jason Aldean set. Jason Aldean is a country music singer. For those of you who listen to other genres of music, I listen to some of his songs as well. The man's very good. Now, the name of the shooter that I'm going to mention probably most likely once right now, it's Stephen Public. He's 64 years old. He originally lived in the West Coast before moving here to Central Florida, and then decided to go back over to the West Coast. According to officials, he had 10 rifles on him. And his father was on the FBI's most wanted list. So you can tell that his history of being a criminal is going down from generation to generation. The shooting, where he shot the victims from, was on the 32nd floor of the hotel building right across the street. The name of the hotel is Monterey Bay Hotel. Now, according to some reports from CNN, the first couple floors of the hotel is owned by a different hotel, which is kind of confusing. So, for our purposes, we're just going to go with the Mandalay Bay Hotel. So that's the name on the marquee. He basically, because the windows do not open, he shot through both windows, and like I said, 50 people are dead, and this is the largest mass shooting in U.S. history. Now, according to President Trump, this was an act of pure evil, and note, so far they have not labeled this a terrorist attack, which I am surprised so far, because normally when it comes down to instances like this, they would name it a terrorist attack for something like to make sure that the guy who's now dead, I may add, gets prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Now, the Islamic State has claimed responsibility, even though they have no signs of evidence whatsoever. But according to local officials in Nevada, there is no signs of domestic terrorism. This guy acted as a, quote, lone wolf, end quote. And like I said, there's only 58 dead, with the number expected to go up a little bit more higher within a matter of hours and or days. Now, with Pulse, to bring Pulse into this, like I mentioned twice, that before today, it was the largest mass shooting in U.S. history, right behind the largest incident in U.S. history being 9/11. There's a number that I forgot to mention mention out right off the top that you can call to find out if your loved ones are okay, and that excuse me, and that number is 1-866-535-5634. Like I said, 1-866-535-5634. That's the number you need to call in the event you need to get in touch with your loved ones. I'm trying to see anything else I need to say on here in my notes. So basically, everybody and every news organization right now it was already in the area due to the fact that O.J. Simpson was released from prison early yesterday. The reason for the early removal was due to the fact of they didn't want paparazzi to come and create a shitstorm of a release. And I'm trying to see what else here. And the president, and again, I apologize for any background noise, but the president of the United States is expected to be in Vegas on Wednesday after heading towards Puerto Rico tomorrow. So basically, this is going to be a busy 48 hours for this president. And in his speech earlier today, he's called for unity, that peace, and recited a couple of biblical scriptures, which is good. This is what the president is normally tame, because normally he's unhinged and saying whatever he wants and cause people to get in trouble. So I applaud this president for being presidential for once. Another story that happened today. There was an incident at USC, the University of Southern California. We have no more information about that due to the fact that there has been no information about that incident released so far, and I've been keeping tabs on it for the last, let's say, couple of hours or so. So, excuse me. So, that's that. But like I said, there was an incident at USC earlier. There's no new information regarding that, and once I find out at my earliest convenience, I will let you know. Now, couple of let's see, I'm trying to see. So that's all I have for now. Keyword in that sentence for that, because again, anything can change. Just trying to check my laptop, because as I'm talking to you right now, they are providing an update in the shooting right now as I speak. So if any new information breaks, I'm just gonna check my phone right now. I'm on Twitter to see if I can bring you any updates, because right now they are literally doing another presser for the incident that happened in Sin City. So I'm just gonna open up my phone here as I'm still speaking to you live here on Ustream, and thank you guys for joining us. Trying to see if anything has not transpired. No. Alright, so this is in from NPR. So the general manager of a gun store in Nevada said the Las Vegas shooter never gave, and I'm quoting here, never gave any indication or reason to believe that he was unstable. So basically, he's living up to his normal man profile. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure that okay, so this is just breaking through CNN right now. Police believe that they have retrieved 18. Now, no, that was a different number that I gave you from the top of this special report. That the number was said. So according to CNN, police say they have retrieved 18 firearms, explosives, and several thousand pounds of ammunition from the person's home. Okay, so the number that they found from the hotel still stands at 10. But everything else, the 18 firearms, the explosives, and several thousands. Keyword that I said is thousands of ammunition at the shooter's home. Again, the shooter lives, if I'm not mistaken, in Nevada, like I just mentioned, or somewhere on the West Coast. let's see. Again, I am trying to make sure. I'm just trying to make sure that everything is up to par. Yeah, so, okay, so this is according to ABC News that 59. Again, we just got this number right now. So this is breaking. 59 people are dead, and more than 527 are injured. So that number went up. So there's one more deceased and 527. That's the number that we've been given. That I've been given through ABC to let you know that that's the exact number of people that's injured. 59 dead, with about one body count away from being 60. And yes, so just to confirm, the sheriff in Las Vegas said that the death toll is now at 59, and 527 people are injured. So, with that being said, trying to see anything else new, anything. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. That anything else, anything important that should come up, I should let you know. But yeah, but again, they are doing the press conference right now in Vegas. 59 are dead, 527. That's the exact number of people that were around that area. Las Vegas officials, again, this just reinforces what I said earlier, found 18 additional firearms, explosives, and several rounds of ammunition in the shooter's home. So basically, the guy had enough to go for a while if he would have decided to, bring more of his ammunition and stuff of that nature. So, with that being said, any more information, we will bring I will bring it to you through social media, and I'll probably do another one of these Darrell Dukes reports if I have the time and the proper location to do it. But until then, friends, this has been the Darrell Dukes Special Report. I am Darrell Dukes, and until we meet again, friends, stay gold, and I'll hear from you soon.